What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're going back to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yes, indeed. Red Hot Chili Peppers fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bob, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Arya Post and Michael Scarn. They both want to see me react to this song by Red Hot Chili Peppers called Slow Cheetah.
Fast as fluff, boy. Still fast as fluff, boy.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Red Hot Chili Peppers, okay? And the video has 4.5 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Slow Cheetah. That's all I got. I've never seen a slow cheetah before. They're usually pretty quick. I do recognize the album work. So look, this is the link I was given by the requesters. So if we're in the wrong place, don't blame me. Blame the requester. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Waking up dead inside of my head will never do. There is no medicine to take. I've had a chance to be insane asylum from the falling rain. I've had a chance to break. It's so bad, it's got to be good. Mysterious girl, misunderstood.
Houston, we have a problem.
This is going to sound really weird coming from me. Knowing my history, knowing my taste in music, knowing what's my cup of tea and what isn't, I really hope the entire song stays like this.
Your thoughts?
What? I really hope it stays this mellow. Don't ask me why, but I really do hope it stays like this.
Because what is reality?
Something just tells me that if drums kick in, it's going to lose a lot of its feel. I really hope it stays this mellow, this laid back, just acoustic guitar, nice and easy with the bass line, just kind of filling out the bottom end and filling out the sound, letting the guitar kind of carry the song along with the vocals giving the push. I really hope it stays like this. And that is so weird coming from me. I can't believe the words that are coming out of my mouth, in all honesty.
These are confusing times.
But it's true. I really hope it stays like this. Something tells me it's not, though, but I really hope it does.
it's so bad, it's got to be good. Mysterious girl, misunderstood. Dressed like a wedding cake.
Lots of harmonies.
Any other day and I might play a funeral march for Barney Bray. Why try and run away? Slow cheetah, come before my forest. Look like it's on today. Slow cheetah, come so euphoric. No matter what they say. I know a girl, she worked in a stall. She knew not what her life was for. She barely knew her name. They tried to tell her she would never be as happy as a girl in a magazine. She bought it with her pay. Slow trader, come before my forest. Look like it's on today. Slow trader, come so euphoric. No matter what they say. Everyone has so much to say that.
I like that harmonic split. They went from the third based on the 2 and the 4, and then they dropped the 2 to the 1 and brought the 4 up to the 5. So from a third to a fifth. That's very, very cool. I like it when vocals do that. I've always been a fan of that harmony, that harmonic structure, when you do have that drop and the raise simultaneously to make it from a third to the fifth. I've always been a big fan of that. Okay, drums came in. Okay, hear me out. I was really hoping for the song to not have drums because I was really digging the vibe and the feel I was getting from the guitar and the bass and the vocals. Drums came in. Now, I still stand by what I said. I really wish drums hadn't come in. I do. But having said that, what Chad is playing fits the song. It does fit. And it's not overplaying. And it's very subtle. It's not like it's coming in, you know, banging on the drums, banging on the heads, banging on the cymbals. He's not, you know, drowning everybody out. He's got a nice light feel, and it's very subdued, and it feels good. It does fit the context of the song. There's absolutely nothing that Chet is doing that sounds bad or sounds out of place or sounds wrong. Everything sounds fine with what he's doing. I still stand by my original statement. I really do kind of wish drums had not kicked in.
You can't always get what you want.
No, but what Chad is doing is fine. I got no issue with anything he's doing. What he's playing sounds really good, okay? I had this vision in my head, and I was really kind of hoping I was going to get what I wanted, but that's all right. Like the Rolling Stones said, you can't always get what you want.
Talk their lives away. Don't even hesitate. Walking on down to the burial ground. It's a very old dance with a merry old sound.
See, I like
Looks
this
like
part.
it's on today.
It's so weird coming from me, but I do. Nice movement in the bass.
Slow cheetah, come before my forest. Look like it's
They're playing it in reverse. I thought it was backmasking at first. No, they're playing it backwards. They got that recording flipped. Huh. The ending. I have mixed feelings about the ending. This is a weird one. This is a weird one for a lot of reasons. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Red Hot Chili Peppers with Slow Cheetah. This was a request from Arya Post and Michael Scarn. Okay, this was a weird one. It was weird for a lot of reasons. Not that the song was weird, just my feelings about the song and how I enjoyed the song and why I enjoyed the song. That's what's weird. Let's start off with the rating first, and then I'll go into my explanation. So here's my rating out of 5 stars. I'm gonna give that 4 stars. Yep, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, the song started out, and my initial gut reaction was, oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be one of these chill songs. No, please no. Here's the funny thing, after about the first 4 measures, I started going, wait a minute, this isn't so bad. It's slower, yes, and it's lighter, yes, and it's far more subdued than I'm used to, but there's a groove there. It's a relaxed groove, but there's a groove there. And then Anthony's vocals came in. I was like, oh, that's right. This is later Chili Peppers when Anthony worked on his vocals and made his vocals sound better, and he can actually sing, and it sounds good with the guitar pairing. I like it. And then Flea's bass came in, fell at the bottom end. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I really just needed those 3 things to keep the groove going and keep it sounding nice and full enough without sounding full. You know what I mean? A nice subdued but full enough sound to give it some body and girth. And I was like, okay, you know what? I could jam with this. I like this. I hope, and this is where things got really weird for me. And if you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I say this. That was probably the weirdest part of the entire song, was when I said to myself, I hope the entire song stays like this.
You kidding me?
Subdued, mellow, what? Me? Mellow?
You're putting me on.
Yeah, believe it or not, a nice, grooving, flowing, mellow song that still had some push and still had some groove to it. I would have been very happy if we had never had the drums kick in. Now here's the thing, the drums did kick in, and I didn't get my wish. Now, does that mean the song instantly fell apart on me? No, it did not. What Chad, I want to be very clear about this because I don't want people misinterpreting what I'm saying. What Chad was playing was just fine, okay? Everything he played sounded good. Everything he played was conducive to the song. He adapted a style and a pattern that fit the song, fit the groove, and I have absolutely no issue with anything that Chad did. Chad did his job and he did it well. Having said that, I still kind of wish there'd been no drums. I'm sorry. That's just me personally. I had this laid back groove going on, and when Chad came in very straight. It was a very straight pattern that he came up with. It fit the song. Yes, it did. It changed up the feel of the song a little bit. Yes, it did. It actually gave the song a little more of a push, which normally I'm a big fan of, but not in this case. Like I said, this is a weird one for me. I really wish Chad hadn't come in. Nothing against Chad. I like Chad as a drummer. I think he's a great drummer. I really wish just this one song he had laid out and just let the song groove on its own. The harmonies, the vocal harmonies were a big selling point for me in the chorus. I really like, especially, I mean, all the harmonies were great, don't get me wrong, but I especially like the resolution where they went for the third and then we had the lower voice drop down to the first, from the 2 to the 1, and from the 4 going up to the 5. So from a third to a fifth. I thought that was really cool. I love it when vocals do that. I've always been a big fan of that resolution. It's not your typical resolution, but it sounds great and it sounds powerful on its own. It was just so weird. And then the ending. I was not a fan of the ending. Going into that 7/4, where it did, you had this taper out and it faded out. I really think they could have ended it right there and it would have been just fine. The 7/4 section, did it sound good? Yes, it sounded good. Did it fit the context of the song? No, it didn't. Did it add anything to the song? Other than time? No, not really. It didn't reinforce anything that happened within the actual song. It just kind of, it felt like, it kind of felt like an afterthought. Now, there's a possibility here. Maybe that was a lead-in to the next song. That is a possibility. But the thing is, I heard a very definite cut at the end. It stopped very abruptly, and there was a little pause after where the music stopped and the video ended. Now, that could just be editing, for the sake of the video. Maybe they added on an extra second or two for the sake of this video to cause a cleaner break. That's possible. I don't know. I don't know what the story is with that ending, but it just didn't fit. I will say it was creative. First of all, going into 7/4, always kind of nice to hear odd time signatures. And then on top of it, how they did it. At first, I thought it was backmasking. But as I was listening to it, I'm like, that's not backmasking. They took the recording and they reversed it. So they played it backwards for the purpose of the recording. They recorded it straight ahead, but then they took the recording and slapped it on there reversed. That's kind of cool. It's different. Not something you hear very often. I've only heard it a few times, actually, but it's definitely inventive. I just wish they would have done it with a song that would be a little more conducive to that ending. That ending just didn't make any sense. It felt very disjointed, very disconnected. It didn't feel like it belonged with the actual song itself. So I wasn't the biggest fan of the ending, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's a great idea. It is. And on any other song that's maybe a little more energetic, a little more geared toward that ending, I think it would have been really cool. But for this song, not necessary. The guitar playing was really nice. I enjoyed John's guitar playing on this. Lee's bass playing on this, very conducive to the song. It was one of the big factors for giving the song the push that it had. I already talked about Chad's drumming. Surprisingly, Anthony Kiedis' vocal, I'm going to blow some more minds right here. Anthony Kiedis' vocals, to me, was the highlight of the song.
What the hell is going on?
Weird coming from me, right? But let's be honest here. Some of the cleanest vocal work I think I've ever heard from Anthony Kiedis was on this song. Not overly complicated, not overly difficult. What he was singing was very simple, but clean, accurate, great tone, great diction, great vowel formation, great support, and having the power without being loud. A very subdued power and support, but still with power and support. Not easy to pull off, and I gotta give, I can't believe I'm saying this, I gotta give Anthony Kiedis all the credit in the world for being the star of the show on this song. He really was. So yeah, I mean, I've heard much better songs from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I have. And I've had songs that I've liked more than this song. I've also had songs I've liked way more than this song. Having said that though, this is not a bad song. It's actually, to be honest with you folks, it's a really good song. It is. And I was really digging the mellow groove. Just wish we didn't have the drums. Anyway, but I digress. 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that score. It's a very fitting score. and that's where we're going to stay. So, 4 to 5 stars, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then well, by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.